Morning students, I welcome you to this class, to the students of standard 10. We were studying about the political parties. In the previous class, we have studied about the political parties, the definition of political party, the types of political party, the necessities of political parties. So those were the things we have already studied in the previous class, and today we are going to continue about the challenges to political parties. Students, there are many challenges. When we speak about the challenges, this means the problem that the problems which are attached to the political parties. These are the demerits of the political party, or the problems of the political parties, or the challenges to political parties, whatever you say. Because of these things, political parties cannot perform properly. Because of these, political parties are not able to perform properly, and therefore we need to understand what are the problems of the political party, what are the challenges to political parties, and how can we reform the political party, what are the steps that can be taken to reform the political parties. As we have spoken, that political parties are very much important. Whenever we speak about the government, the first name that comes to us in our mind is the political party, because we are very much close to political parties. We are connected to political parties directly or indirectly, and political parties plays a bridge, as a role of bridge between the government and the people, and therefore political parties should be proper, their function should be proper, the political parties should be blameless. But when we see nowadays, there's a lot of problems with the political party, challenges to political parties, and therefore we need to understand first the challenges to political party. The lack of internal democracy. There is a lack of internal democracy. The first problem, the first challenge because of which the political parties cannot perform properly. The first thing is lack of internal democracy. What does it mean? The meaning is that within the political within the political parties there is a lack of internal democracy. For example, most of the political parties we see, this is controlled by the top leaders. The political parties all the time, it is led by the top leaders, whereas the uh, members or the workers of the political parties, they always remain in a lower position. The workers of the political parties, those who work for the political parties, those who try to develop the political parties, those who work uh, hard for the political parties, they never get chance to come to the high position, they never get a chance to come to the leader position, whereas the political parties are being led by only the top leaders. And this is the problem in democracy. The main principle of democracy is equality, equal opportunity to everyone. But when we speak about the political parties, this type of equality is not there. That's equal freedoms, equal opportunity is not there, and therefore we can say that there is a lack of internal democracy. As I already told you, that means that there is no election within the political parties. Within the political party, there should be elections that we are going to discuss. There should be elections held within the political parties, so even the workers, even the people who are in the lower rank, or especially the workers, they may also get chance to come to the leading position. So there should be opportunity for everyone, and to get that opportunity there should be election held within the political parties, so that even the workers also can get the leading position. And that is the way that should be done, because this is the main principle, basic principle of democracy, that there should be equality, equal opportunity for everyone, equal power for everyone. But that we do not see in the political parties. As I saw that, as I told you, all the powers are in the hand of the leading leaders, those are leading the political parties. So that should not be. So that is the first challenge to the political party. The second is dynastic succession. That is the other position, dynastic succession. That means we know that most of the political parties are led by the family lineage. Family lineage means the political parties are controlled and led by the members of one family. The best example is the Congress. This political party is being led by the family members throughout the generations. So that is also a problem with the political parties. This is a challenge to political parties. The dynastic succession. In this case, other people do not get any chance to lead the political party and come to the leading position, because it is controlled and led by the members of a family throughout the generation after the generation. So that is one other problem of the political party. The next thing is the role of money and muscle power. That is the worst things that we could see in the political parties. The use of money and muscle power. These things we especially see during the time of elections. All the people we experience this problem at the time of the elections. Political parties, they use their money and muscle power. They give the money to the people and buy the votes. So that is the problem. And we know that in India, because most of the people are very poor and uneducated, and therefore they fell victim of this money, and they sell their votes for the money. So political parties, they buy the votes from the people by giving the money. And sometimes political parties, they use their even the muscle power, especially the people, the leaders, those who come from the criminal backgrounds. They use their the muscle power to threaten the people, and by force they get the votes from the people. So because of the fear, they give the votes to the candidates. So that is other the problem, the use of the money and muscle power, and that we can see during the time of votes. And that is the big problem of the political parties. And because of this, the genuine party, the genuine candidates, they cannot win the election. The next thing is the limited alternative available to voters. Limited alternative, that means the voters are not getting the alternatives, because most of the time they see the same people, the same candidate, the same political parties, and therefore the people have very less alternative to choose the best candidate, the best political party. So these are the things. And especially sometimes we see these most of the political parties come with the same policy and same plans. So people do not get the best choice, because all the political parties, they make the same plan, same policy, and therefore voters get confused. Who is the best candidate? Who is the best? Which is the best party? Because all the parties speak the same thing about the same plans, same programs. So that is also the problem of the political parties. Then comes, how can these parties be reformed? Because as we have seen that these political parties are the integral part of the important part of our government, democratic government. Therefore these political parties should be reformed. They should be made properly, so that our government may function in a proper way. So these are the ways, these are the steps which are already taken, and some of the steps can be taken to reform the political party, to make changes in the political parties. The first thing is Constitutional Act to prevent defection in political parties. This is the first step that has been taken to change the political party, to reform the political party. That is Constitutional Act. Especially in 1985, in 1985 an act was made in the Constitution, and according to this act, the leaders, the candidates who change the parties, this is the other problem that we see, that candidates change the political parties, and therefore people can see the same face in all the parties because they keep on changing the parties. So the constitution has made a law, an act in 1985 to prevent the candidates from changing the parties, so that the candidates, okay, they may not change the parties. So that is constitutional act to prevent defection. Because of this, there is a defection of the political parties, because people, the members and the candidates, they keep on changing the parties. From one party they shift to the next party, and from that they shift to another party. So, and because of this, there is a defection of the political parties. So to stop this defection, to stop the changing of the parties, the constitution has made laws in 1985. The second thing is the order passed by the Supreme Court to reduce the influence of money and criminal. That is the steps taken by the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has passed an order to stop the use of money and muscle power. According to this order of the Supreme Court, the candidates, the political parties and the candidates cannot use the money power to influence the people, to buy the votes, and also stop the criminals entering into the politics. According to this order of the Supreme Court, and the people, the candidates, the leaders who has the criminal cases cannot enter into political parties. They will not be given the ticket. So as per the order passed by the Supreme Court, that order passed by the Supreme Court, the use of money and the criminals in politics is banned or stopped. Then next, third one is the order of the Supreme Court to declare the property declaration, property details and the criminal cases. That is one more step that has been taken by the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has also given an order so that the candidates, those who stand in the election, the political parties, the candidates, those who stand in contest election, they should declare their the property details and the criminal cases to make it public, so that public may know about their property details as well as the criminal cases. And after knowing the background of a candidate, people may choose the proper candidate. So as per the order of the Supreme Court, all the candidates now, those who stand in the elections, in the votes, they have to declare their property details and as well as the criminal cases if they have. So this is the steps that are taken by the Supreme Court. The fourth one is the order passed by the Election Commission. Now this is the order passed by the Election Commission to hold regular organizational elections and file income tax return. This is the order. This is the order passed by the Election Commission. Now the Election Commission has also taken a step, and according to that step, Election Commission has also passed an order. According to this order, now the political parties has to conduct the organizational election, means election within, as we have been speaking, the first, there is no internal democracy, lack of internal democracy. So they have to, now the political parties, they have to conduct the internal elections, organizational election. So what is the benefit of this? According to this, the people, all the people will get an equal chance to come to the leading position. So that's why the Supreme Court, the Election Commission has now passed an order so that the political parties may conduct the regular internal election as well as they may file the income tax return. They should file the income tax return. So these are the order of this Election Commission, so that political parties can be reformed and changed. And also we see that there is also order given by the Election Commission that the political parties should maintain the membership register. So the people cannot change the political parties, the members cannot change the political parties. The Election Commission has given also order to keep a membership register. The next one is the fifth number. A law should be made to regulate the internal affairs of the political parties. As I told you, that there should be proper law made. Proper law should be made to control the working of the political parties, to regulate the internal, okay, of the political parties. A law should be made to regulate the internal affairs of political parties. So there should be proper laws made to control the working of the political parties, the internal affairs of the political parties. And in this, there is a law that the political parties should maintain a membership register. The next one is, it should be made mandatory for political parties to give about 1/3 tickets to women candidates. That is also that step could be taken. The law should be made, okay, it should be made mandatory that the political parties should give tickets to 1/3 the women candidates. That should be made so that there should be the women's representations increased in the political party. To increase the number of women in political parties, to increase the representation of women in the political parties, it should be made mandatory. Law should be made that the political should give the tickets to 1/3 okay, women candidates, so that these women's number also may increase in the political parties. So these are the steps which can be taken. Some of the steps are already taken by the Supreme Court as well as the Election Commission, and some of the steps which can be taken to reform the political parties, so that political parties may be reformed and changed to work properly and come as per the expectation of the people. So students, today we have studied about the challenges to political parties, the problems of the political parties, and also what are the steps that can be taken to reform the political parties. So if the question comes that what are the ways to reform the political parties, these are the ways to reform the political party. These are the steps. Some of the steps are already taken and some of the steps can be taken to reform the political party. So that's all for today. I hope you understood the class, and please go through these notes and try to understand it properly. That's all. Thank you for today.